Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference, champions in competition, leaders in life.
Baby, let's go!
You need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury?
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
Jones Field at Dixon Stadium and Dr. Spittle Day. Today's game is a non-conference game and features the Missouri Baptist University Spartans and the MNU Pioneers. Today's game is scheduled for one 9-inning game. Let's meet the starters for the Pioneers. Batting off, leading first, a senior from Arecibo, Puerto Rico. In center field, number 9, Brent Olmo. Batting second, a graduate student from Olathe, Kansas. At second base, number 1, Drew Woodley. Batting third, a graduate student from Salinas, Puerto Rico. The designated hitter, number 27, Javi Melendez. Batting fourth, a junior from Lawson, Missouri. At first base, number 35, Caden Owens. Batting fifth, a senior from Obregon, Sonora, Mexico. In right field, number 34, Willie Borquez. Batting sixth, a senior from Adelaide, South Australia. The left fielder, number 22, Sean Maple. Batting seventh is a junior from Rio Grande, Puerto Rico. The shortstop, number 30, Christopher Lugo. Batting eighth, a freshman from Gentry, Arkansas. The third baseman, number 8, Riggs Harper. And batting ninth is a graduate student from Surprise, Arizona. Doing the catching, number 29, Bryson Hamilton. And on the mound, starting for the Pioneers, is a freshman from Gardner, Kansas. Pitching, number 19, Preston Graber. Fans, please turn your attention to foul territory in left field as we welcome our President and First Lady. Approaching the mound to throw out our ceremonial first pitch is MNU President Dr. David Spittle and MNU First Lady Donna Spittle. Dr. Spittle is MNU's 5th president in our illustrious history of leaders, having served here for 13 years. Recent accomplishments include spearheading the building of the Cunningham Center and the Copeland Athletic Complex, which is scheduled to open in the fall of 25. His pitch was reported to be clocked at 87 miles an hour. Let's give it up one more time for your president and mine, Dr. David J. Spittle. Fans, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats or render a salute if you are a veteran of military service as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Play ball. The batting order for the Spartans, for Coach Eddie Uschel. Leading off at shortstop, number 2, Dominic Palma. Batting second in center field, number 11, Blaine Yarger. Batting third, the left fielder, number 18, Carlos Hidalgo. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 5, Cole Robinson. Batting fifth and catching, number 7, Jacob Konevsky. Batting sixth and third base, number 1, Jaden Orozco. Batting seventh, designated hitter, number 6, Lucas Lefevre. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 21, Kevin Watkins. And batting ninth, playing second base, number 3, Tyson Ludwig. The battery for the Pioneers, catching, number 29, Bryson Hamilton. And on the mound, right-hander, number 19, Preston Graber.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mid-America Nazarene University. Robbie Jones Field at Dixon Stadium for today's non-conference single nine-inning game between the MNU Pioneers and the Missouri Baptist University Spartans. I'm MNU Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. I'll be bringing you the action today. It's Dr. Spittle Day. He's retiring after 13 years at the helm of this university. And honoring him as this season winds down. We're almost done, just a few weeks away. Hard to believe.
Noah Daniels and Dakota.
A couple of really good teams going today. The Pioneers are 26-11, 19-5 in the Heart. Missouri Baptist is 32-9, 27-5 in the AMC Conference. And the Pioneers beat this team in St. Louis a couple weeks ago, a slugfest.
Top of the first for the Spartans.
And even though the wind is blowing in
Palma.
today, you can probably expect a high-scoring game today. As neither team will use their normal starting 4 pitchers. And it'll be more of a bullpen game. Preston Graber starts it for the Pioneers and throws ball 1. We are underway. called strike. The hitter is Dominic Palma. He started all 41 games. He's hitting .309, 13 doubles, 1 triple, 1 homer, 32 RBIs. Oops. Graber misses up 3-1. Good crowd today as we all came out to celebrate Spittle. We've been here for an hour doing yard games and cornhole and whatnot out in the parking lot. Leadoff walk. That's been an issue for Graber this year. This is his 11th appearance, his second start. He's 3-1.
Batting second,
a 12.79 ERA.
11, Blaine Yarger.
19 innings, 21 hits, 21 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .253, but 19 walks. Into center field and deep. The wind will hold it up. Olmo back to get it all the way to the track. That would have been onto the track and field track if that has been a normal day. One away. Ball was smoked.
Batting third, left field, number 18, Carlos Hidalgo.
Too much going on. The Spartans are without their superstar middle of the order guy today, Jet. This is Hidalgo. This team can swing it. Hidalgo started 17 games, hitting .382, 5 doubles, 2 homers, 13 RBIs. OPS over 1,000 in about half the games. There's a strike. Blocked, but gets past. And it's 3-1. Wild pitch. Yeah, you don't need to zoom in on that play. That's fine. 3-1.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 5, Cole Robinson.
Cole Robinson has started all 41 games, hitting .385, 11 doubles, 12 homers, 47 RBIs. OPS over 1,300. This team has 4 guys with double-digit homers, except for Jet not playing today. He's got 16. He's the defending National Player of the Week. Jet. Yeah, the last 2 National Players of the Week would be matching up. Caden Owens got it a couple weeks ago. The 2-0. Ripped up the middle, a base hit. bobbled in center field, and that will allow the runner to move to third. And it's 1-0.
Batting fifth.
First and
the
third,
catcher,
one
number
out.
7, Jacob Koneski.
That brings up Koneski, the catcher, who started all 41 games. We have an error as well. Called strike. Koneski hitting .325, 3 doubles, 4 homers, 35 RBIs. Grounder to third. Harper. Nice play, but couldn't get him. 2-0. Number 9. Gray goes to courtesy run.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Spartans, number 9, Kai Gray. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 1, Jaden Orozco.
Orozco takes ball 1. Hitting .325, 7 doubles, 10 homers, 37 RBIs. Their team OPS is like ours, over 1,000. Both of these teams can really swing it. Graber needs a mound visit. Defense for the Pioneers. Graber on the mound. Bryson Hamilton behind the plate. Caden Owens at first. Drew Woodley at second. Riggs Harper at third. Christopher Lugo at short. Sean Maple in left. Drew Woodley in center. Willie Borquez in right. The DH is Javi Melendez. Just barely stays alive with a foul ball. Get a shot of Pioneer Pete, Ryan. Pioneer Patricia today. Trying to get the crowd involved. You're good, thank you. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Big strikeout for Graber. If he's going to stay in this game for any amount of time, he needs to get out of this right here.
Designated hitter, number 6, Lucas Lefevre.
Lucas Lefevre hitting .272 in 33 starts. 3 doubles, 4 homers, 31 RBIs. The 7-hole. Yeah, is he part of the Lefevre family, the famous baseball family? Jim Lefevre was a player and manager. Ryan, what's his deal with the Royals? He's just the announcer, play-by-play guy. I don't know enough about Ryan Lefevre to know anything. about his playing days. Little tapper. Harper can't field it, and the inning continues. Yep.
Batting 8, right fielder, number 21, Kevin Watkins.
Watkins is 7 for 14. This is just his second start. What? Are these all pinch hits? That's crazy. Or not all pinch hits, but ball gets away, no one can advance. Could have easily advanced. That's a big break. When it always happens when wild pitches go that way, directly in the same line as third base, the runner can't really tell how far away it gets. They always hesitate. 2-0. Woo! Generous strike call there. Grounded, passed into left field. Throw to the plate is wide and allows everybody else to move up. I'm sorry, I'm not switching the camera very well. And it's 4-0.
Batting 9, second baseman, number 3, Tyson Ludwig.
Tyson Ludwig, the 9-hole, hitting .306, 6 doubles, 1 triple, 1 homer, 20 RBIs. One hard hit ball this inning. That's what's frustrating about the freebies. 2 errors and 2 walks. Behind in every account. He called a balk. He called a balk. He called a balk. That's another run. The fence fell off. Follow this, Ryan. All right, I got the balk. I'm gonna try to see what happened on the balk or whether or not it had to be a balk. So here we go. Here I'm trying to talk over this song too. Where is the balk here? Come set. I don't understand why that was a balk. Stop balk. They just took the top of the fence off. Okay, that's great. I'm not sure what the count is. Did that pitch actually count? Should be 1-1, but I don't know. Three and one. He said 3-1. Apparently the pitch counted. I don't know if that should have. Chopped to short. Lugo. Base hit. Nice try. Yeah. Hit.
Shortstop, number 2, Dominic Palma.
It's been a trend the last 10 years or so, that double set position. I don't know why pitchers keep doing that. But this has already gotten ugly. We're back to the top of the order. Graber can be nasty. A filthy changeup right there. A lot of movement on his fastball. He's hard to hit, but it's also hard to keep him in the zone. Stays alive. Count runs full. It's a delayed dead ball on the balk. He could swing at that pitch and they could take the result. Got him swinging. But if they take the result of the pitch, then it's a ball and no advance, right? If they take the balk, then it's a run and no pitch. Feels like that should have been the situation. But I don't really know the rules that well in that situation, so we'll be back.
Valentine injury law. Remember, you need Jerry. Markway, Hayworth, Gardner, Dennis, College Church of the Nazarene, and Olathe Chamber of Commerce. We want to give a special thanks to Olathe Eye Care for sponsoring the good vision play of the game. Pregame for sponsoring the play. Koneski, and on the mound, right-hander number 13, Tony Caldwell. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Pioneers, center field number 9, Brent Olmo.
Your typical lineup for the Pioneers: Olmo, Woodley, Melendez, Owens, Borquez, Maple, Lugo, Harper, and Hamilton. First pitch misses way outside from Caldwell. 2-0. Caldwell is 1-0. This is his third start, 8th appearance. He has a 5.17 ERA. 15 2/3 innings, just 8 hits and 18 strikeouts. (17 walks). Opponent's hitting a scant 154. So both pitchers have similar stat lines where it's a relatively high ERA, not a lot of hits, a bunch of strikeouts, and a ton of walks. The 3-0. Leadoff walk. Olmo does that a ton. This is Drew Woodley. A lot has happened since we last called a game together in baseball, including Drew Woodley has been on an absolute tear in the last 10 games or so. Breaking ball misses, 1-0. Several multi-hit games in a row. He's got his average up to 430. He started every game but one. 9 doubles, 3 triples, 7 homers, 30 RBIs. Squares around, takes ball 2. Pioneers have good hitters too. They wanted more fan engagement today with the between pitch songs, and Noah Frankie's nailing it. Eight in a row. Woodley draws a walk. He also does that a lot. That's his 14th of the year.
Third,
Olmo's was his
designated
25th.
hitter, number 27, Javi Melendez.
Another thing we have seen a lot of since we last called a game was the emergence of Riggs Harper. He's only hitting 246, but he has 23 walks, second on the team. His walk rate is insane. He has 27 starts and 23 walks compared to Olmo's 37 starts and 24 walks. Almost set the record last year with 39. And a 10% walk rate is really high, and Harper's is like 20% or something like that. Can you throw a strike? Breaking ball snaps in there, finally gets one to Melendez. It's 0-1. Javi Melendez hitting 390. 10 doubles, 2 triples, 8 homers, 34 RBIs. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Melendez slugging .712. Second on the team. On base at .479 for an OPS of almost 1,200. That's into center field, hammered. The wind will hold it up. Olmo tags and moves to third. And that would have been gone on a neutral day, probably. The wind is blowing into the right field corner, so home runs to right field shouldn't be affected too much. And that's a Caden Owens specialty. hitting .376, 11 doubles, 12 homers. That leads the team, 51 RBIs in 37 games. He's been an absolute monster this year. OPS at 1162. Good take, 1-0. Yeah. He's having trouble with that breaking ball. It seems to be slipped out of his hand a couple times, and he looks back at the mound as if his landing foot slipped or something like that. Yeah, you're right, Jackson Taylor. It's a good call. The 2-0. Got it by him. Mava Fardell. Noah Frankie the GOAT. No lies detected. Skied into shallow center. Left fielder struggling and he can't get there.
Right fielder, number 34, Willie Borges.
Borges to the plate. Yeah. It's kind of a cheap hit for Owens, but we'll take it. He never really settled under it correctly. Borges hammers it past the second baseman into right field. Had to hold up Woodley, and its bases loaded. Here it is again. Let's see. I didn't really see it. There's a rocket. It's very windy. Yeah, it's a base hit all day.
Batting sixth, left fielder, number 22, Sean Maple.
Sean Maple, another Pioneer who's been absolutely scorching lately. Breaking ball, misses outside, 1-0. Maple, he's got his average up to 380, started every game. 12 doubles, 9 homers, 37 RBIs. OPS over 1100. This is down. One of the big improvements for him this year is getting in good counts. I feel like his chase rate is way down compared to last year. He had a really tough year last year. Really nice season 2 years ago. There's a strike. Looking to lift here. Nothing on the ground. The 2-1. Fouled away. Good pitch to hit. Yeah, the wind is it's not blowing out, so and it's going to knock down anything to left and center field. Right field should not be a problem. Misses up and in, full count. Big moment in this game, big swing pitch. The 3-2. Got him looking. I actually thought it was there. Huge pitch.
Seven,
That's a tough one.
number 30, Christopher Lugo.
Christopher Lugo. He's shown some power since we've seen us last. Swing and a miss. He's got his average up to 296. 6 homers, 6 doubles, 2 triples, 7 homers, 27 RBIs. Lugo homered at Mobap a couple weeks ago. Got him swinging, step on the plate, inning over.
For the Pioneers in
That
the bottom of the first, 1 run.
Call
2
to
hits.
Sean Maple was a
No
huge
errors, 3
swing
runs
call.
left.
Obviously, if he
And
walks,
after 1 complete
it's a
inning,
run, and the
Spartans lead
Pioneers have just 1
6-1.
out still, but didn't get the call. Them's the breaks. We'll be back.
Leading off the top of the second for the Spartans, center fielder, number 11, Blaine Yarger.
Blaine Yarger. He flew out to deep right center field his first time up. Swings and misses at Preston Graber's first offering. It's 0-1. Yarger hitting .372, started all 41 games. 6 doubles, a triple, 14 homers, 50 RBIs. That change ball is devastating. If Graber can corral his stuff, he can be dominant. Wow, that is just a disgusting changeup. That's a really good hitter. Got a little Craig Counsell,
Left fielder, number 18,
little bit of a Craig
Hidalgo.
Counsell stance going. But that's 3 he saw 3 changeups in a row and didn't really see any of them. Hidalgo now, the 3-hole. Takes strike 1. Misses 1-1. That's driven into right field. It's going to twist away. Called it foul. Not much protest. It looked fair from here, but we have a horrible angle for that. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There you go. Yeah, hard to tell. Follow the outfielder when you can't see it. Swings and through that one. My goodness. Graber threw a handful of innings in the game in St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look.
First base, number 5, Cole Robinson.
Why do I keep losing this game? Yeah, Graber threw 4 innings and struck out 7 in St. Louis. This is Robinson, the 4-hole. I think that was a changeup, floated in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Popped up. Tough play. Olmo doesn't really see it. Yeah, he does. He's right there. Look at that. Buzz through 2-3-4 like it's no big deal. That's the kind of talent Preston Graber has. All that potential. We're going to harness it, and he's going to be good.
Missouri Baptist 6, MNU 1.
Bottom of the order due up for the Pioneers in the bottom of the second when we come back.
You need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury.
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
New pitcher on the mound for the Spartans. This is 33, Albers. Landon Albers is 1-2, and this is his 8th appearance. He has 5 starts, a 5.66 ERA, 20 2/3 innings, 20 hits, 23 strikeouts, 1 sitting, 253 against him. Everybody has really good numbers. This is like, usually when you get this far down a list of pitchers on the stat sheet, these are the guys with 50 ERAs, you know? He's listed 1, 2, 3, whatever. He's like 13th on the list, and he's got really good numbers. Just the ERAs that take high. The walks are high, but he's hard to hit and strikes out a lot of people. These are the pitchers I could not stand to face. All 3 of the guys we've seen today. If you're going to be all over the place and no predictable pitches at all, I really struggled. 8-9-1 due up for the Pioneers. Riggs Harper, mentioned it before.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Pioneers.
Hitting 246, which is way up. He was hitting about 200 last time we had a home game. 3 doubles, a homer, 8 RBIs. First pitch misses outside for a ball. It's 1-0. But his walk rate is off the charts. He's got 23 walks. Doesn't chase, gives you a long at bat every time. And if you're going to be that kind of hitter, you're going to draw a lot of walks. I could zoom in a lot on center field. I don't know what I did. I'm never that far back, am I?
For Missouri Baptist, left field, left-hander, number 33, Landon Albers.
Ball 5. Ball 5. Bryson Hamilton now catching today. He's 14 for 64, hitting 219. This is his 20th start. 3 doubles, 11 RBIs. Gets that heater by him, 0-2. that one foul and out of play. Stays alive. Got him looking. Back to the top of the order, Olmo walked and scored in the first inning.
Olmo.
Between innings, I think, after the second inning? What are we doing this thing? So stay tuned. After the bottom of the second, there's going to be a condiments race with the costumes and whatnot. The 2-0. There's one. Popped up. Trouble. Two down. Drew Woodley now.
Second base number 1, Drew Woodley.
Did he also walk in the first? What did he? I'm trying to talk over his song. Kill it. Yes, he also walked in the first. MNU men's golf seems poised to win the conference championship, as they are running away with it. They are way up. They were way up already, and they're up even more than that today. Woodley swings through that one. 1-2. Men's golf was up. There goes the runner. Steal second. This Riggs Harper. Balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Good speed and scoring position. The pitch to Woodley. Popped it up. Trouble. And it drops. I don't know what the deal is, but fly balls have been a serious issue today.
Number 27, Javi Melendez.
Pioneers have a chance to get back in this if Javi can leave the yard. Make it 6-4 all of a sudden. Melendez flew out deep to center field his first time up. Takes a strike. It's 0-1. He's trying not to be offended by your misinterpretation. Is that Trey? Because you think that looks like Trey? The 0-2, runner goes. Nice pick, but he got under the tag. 1 and 2. The catcher and the hitter were both walking away, thinking that he was out. And he got under that tag. It's kind of a bailout stolen base attempt right there. You got 0 and 2 on the hitter. It's like, let's just steal second, and if he makes it, fine. If he's not, we'll start over. You got him swinging. Now you got to follow this Condiment race now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attentions to left field foul territory as we prepare for the ketchup, mustard, and relish race.
Where are they? Where's the finish line? Okay.
And ready, go! They're off!
That's a good one. This is a close one. Oh, he wipes out at the end.
And it's Mustard!
Mustard is the winner.
Might have been a little push there, but, you know, friendly push.
That's Daisha Harris, was a track star not too long ago for the Pioneers. She's got her kid in the stands. I don't expect her to be able to run a 200 like she used to, but I don't know who the other two guys are. Let's see this push again. Let's see what happened here. Because they are neck and neck, or bottle and bottle. That was an on-purpose wipeout is what that was.
For Missouri Baptist, the catcher, number 7, Jacob Koneski.
Koneski takes ball 1. It's a 1-0. It's 2-0. We got some more additions to the new football stadium off in the distance. We'll show you that between batters. Fouled away. The bleacher skeleton is up. The struts that support everything. Swing and a miss. That changeup is disgusting. Here comes another one. Nope. Yanked that one too far outside, and it's full count. Courtesy runner, number 9. Gray. The hitter is the 6-hole Orozco.
Now batting third base, number 1, Jaden Orozco. Courtesy runner at first base, number 9, Ty Gray.
Swing and a miss. It's that changeup again, I think. Feels like every swing and miss. Fouled that one off. 0-2. I have 0-2. What was his?
Designated hitter, number 6, Lucas Lefevre.
Lucas Lefevre now with 1 out. He fouled that off twice. Check this out. He hit it on the front swing and the back swing. Oh, it was too early, too early. Doink, doink. That's hammered into left field. Can the wind hold it up? Yes, Maple. It's gone on a normal day, that's for sure. 2 outs now. All right, let's see this double tap. Who else gives you this in the NAIA? Just answer me that.
Right fielder,
2 foul balls
number 21,
on the same pitch.
Kevin
I've shown it to you
Watkins.
twice with camera 3. Kneel before me. Called strike 1. Can you replay the race? Yeah, I'll replay the race. I'll show it to you, Herb. I don't think I've deleted the replays. That's into center field. These have been adventures. Almost. Still coming. Still coming. Makes the play. I'll show you the relay race. Here it is again. In a second. In a
The
second.
start
One
was the
second.
top of the 3rd. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left after 2.5 innings. Start 6, Pioneers 2.
Who's the third baseman for them? 1? Alright, let me see if I can give you that race again.
Now pitching for Missouri.
Here it is.
Right-hander,
Enjoy.
36, Joseph Diunta.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Show you the whole thing. Here we go, play. I don't know who the fellas are in the lead here, but Mustard gives a touch and down he goes like LeBron. So there you go. Caden Owens will lead off. The new pitcher is blah blah blah. Gotta not get the copyright infringements.
Leading off, the bottom of the
Joseph
3rd,
Gunta
Pioneers, first
takes
base,
the mound
35,
for Mobap.
Caden Owens.
This is his 3rd appearance. He has 1 inning under his belt, 4 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, a strikeout. Opponents hit .571. Is an ERA of 36. That means nothing after 1 inning. But it's like, here's your 2nd inning of work. Face Caden Owens. Gets it by him, no problem. Owens didn't like it. Did he think it was down? That's a good strike right down the middle. I think he was just frustrated at himself for looking for something else. Here's the 0-2. Sprays that one foul. Misses the construction equipment. He'll foul this one off too. You can get it ready. This will go straight over our heads. I don't know if he's thrown it off speed pitch yet. I think that's what Owens is looking for with 2 strikes. That's what most people look for with 2 strikes. You can often get heaters by guys with 2 strikes if you can get it in a little bit, up a little bit. Grounded to short, scooped up, 1 away.
Right
Willie
field,
Borquez
number
now.
34, Willie Borquez.
Borquez is 1 for 1. Did he fly to the left and they kind of missed it? Is that his play? Fouled away, 0-1. Breaking ball misses away, 1-1. Charge. The 1-2. He called strike 3. That was weird. Let's have a look at what happened there. He said no foul ball. Borquez thought it was a foul ball. It didn't sound like a foul ball, that's for sure. That was obviously a foul ball. What are we doing? See the trajectory on that? The catcher ran after it. I guess he shouldn't have if it was a foul ball. We'll look at it again. Ball 1 to Sean Maple. Misses in 2-0. Maybe it just bounced off the catcher's glove and that's what we saw. The 2-0. Skied. Better hustle. Get the second. There's no problem. So this guy with the huge ERA and horrible one inning of work on the season, comes in and cuts right through Owens, Borquez, and Maple. 3 guys with OPSs over 1,000. That's pretty good.
6-2.
Oh, we have a Giancarlo Cortez sighting. Nice. Here is that ball from Borquez again, super slow-mo. Really drawn out. Watch the flight of the ball. Why did the catcher hustle after it? Borquez knew that he fouled it. You could feel it, obviously. And he's like, it hit my bat. He's like, no, strike 3. All right, Giancarlo Cortez takes over on the mound. This is his 7th appearance. He had a bunch of appearances early, and we haven't seen him in 6 weeks or so. Seven and 2/3 innings pitched, a 1.17 ERA, 5 hits, 9 strikeouts. Opponent's hitting 192. He was awesome before he went down. Now he's back, and this would really help out the Pioneer pitching staff if we could have him back and be what he was.
Leading off the top of the 4th. For the Spartans, second base number 3, Tyson Ludwig.
Hopefully he's back and healthy and can help us out. First pitch misses way outside. He's probably a little juiced up. There's a strike. This is a 9-inning game, just to remind everybody. Oh, he's working quickly. Had smoke down the left field line. Maple can't get there. It's to the wall. Leadoff double for the 9-hole Ludwig. And Mobap is threatening again. Back to the top of the order.
2, Dominic Palma.
Dominic Palma. Slash down the right field line, foul. It's 0-1. Grounded right to Woodley. The runner didn't move to third for some reason. Third base coach is going, what are you doing, man? That's bizarre. I would like to see what he saw there. Here it is again. Watch the runner at second. You're supposed to move up if it's hit behind you. He's like, I'm scared. Two-hole Yarger. He's 0 for 2. A deep fly out and then a strikeout, and now he's got to face a nasty lefty. Didn't get that call. 2-1. 3-1. We also got, we've upgraded our fence. It's been looking pretty trashy for the last couple of years. There you can look at it. Go back to a previous game and see the different colors, blues, different shades all over the place. Now we got a nice solid navy out there. Full count. Two on, one out for the 3-hole.
Left fielder number 18, Carlos Hidalgo.
Hidalgo now came in hitting 382. Takes a strike. Grounded to third. Harper, 5, 4, 3. Pitcher. Nice, good comeback inning for
no runs, one hit.
Giancarlo.
One runner left.
And if we can use him as a regular reliever or even a starter occasionally in these last couple weeks and into the postseason, that's a huge pickup. It's like a mid-season pickup of a stud arm. So excellent to see him back out there.
Off the bottom of the fourth for the Pioneers, shortstop number 30, Christopher Lugo.
6, 7, 8 due up for the Pioneers. They will be facing Talon Laxon. He's 1-0. This is his 8th appearance, all out of the pen. I think Lugo has swung at all 4 pitches he's seen today. This is up, 1-1. Laxon's ERA is 9.58 and 10 in the third innings, 11 hits, 11 strikeouts, and opponents hitting .237, 6 walks. He's just like everybody else who's taken the mound today. Low hits, high strikeouts, high walks, high ERA, except for Giancarlo. 2-1. The 2-2. What did he do? Harper walked. Takes strike one. Harper walked and scored in the second inning. Into left field, that's going to get down for a hit. Harper reaches for the second time. And that's a base runner for Bryson Hamilton. Struck out looking in the first.
Catcher number 29, Bryson Hamilton.
Called strike one to Hamilton. Check on the runner at first. It's into center field. Slicing towards right. Two down for Olmo. Olmo walked and popped out. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. This song is bananas. Ding dong dong biddly ding. Takes first pitch ball. It's 1-0. Right, left center gap here. That's outside. 2-0. Three-0. Taken all the way, 3-1. I've got him mic'd up basically right here. The 3-1. This is outside. Drew Woodley now.
Drew Woodley.
Woodley's 1 for 1 with an RBI and a walk. Takes first pitch heater for a strike. It's 0-1. That's outside. Come on, let's get back in this game right here. The 1-1. Foul tipped into the glove. 1-2. The left fielder is shooting way over towards left center. If Woodley can pull one down the line.
Injured? You need Jerry.
That's a called strike 3. Breaking ball floats in there. Woodley frozen.
For the Pioneers in the
And we go to the
bottom of
5th.
board. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. 4 complete innings. Leading off the top of the 5th for the Spartans, first base, number 5, Cole Robinson.
Just wait for a rough 2 years.
Cole Robinson, the 4-hole, takes strike 1. Chop towards third. Harper from deep third. Pickett. Can't do it. E5 and the leadoff batter is on. The 6-hole Kineski, or the 5-hole Kineski, catcher. He's been on a couple times.
7, Jacob Kionyaski.
Checks it up, it takes a strike, it's 1-1. Is there supposed to be another catch-up race?
I don't have anything.
We got the 7th fresh. Nobody here, but
Gets away, wild pitch, runner moves up, and ball 3. Chopped foul. Full count. Ooh, just missed inside as Giancarlo slipped a little bit. Guy's been on base every time. I've had to put his courtesy runner in gray 3 times. A Roscoe now, the 6-hole. As Cortez trying to work out of trouble here. And that'll help. Popped up. Nobody sees it. Borquez finally tracks it down. Woodley was way out there in case he needed help. Big first out, no advance, and Lefevre now to the plate. If you're watching this game on the Heart Network channel, switch over to YouTube.
Designated hitter number 6.
You will see
Lefevre.
You'll see a link at MNUsports.com on the main story, Game Day Central, or on the baseball schedule. It's a much better viewing experience, and then you can get in the chat, and I'll give you a shout out, or you can say who you're rooting for, where you're watching from. Fly ball right field again. Borquez, runner tagging. No advance, 2 down. Now Watkins, the 8-hole.
Right fielder number 21, Kevin Watkins.
Trey's had enough, DT. Watkins is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Fouls that one away. There's a strike, 1 and 2. This pop out to Woodley will end the inning. Ooh, that's driven into right. Borquez on the run to the track, to the fence, and it's out of here. 3-run homer. And they have broken it open. Wow.
Second base number 3, Tyson Ludwig.
Grounded to Woodley, right through his legs. Back to the top of the order in Palma.
Shortstop number 2, Dominic Palma.
And ball 1. Slashed out of play 1-1. 4 errors for the Pioneers this game. Two and one. 2-1.
I'm sorry. That one was my fault.
2-2. 2 outs.
Did I say take file?
Runner goes. It's a slight balk when that happens. So should that be a stolen base or a balk? Right, but he was stealing. I'm going to give him a stolen base. Got him swinging. That was nasty.
The Spartans in the top of the fifth.
1 second, and then we will be back. Show you the balk.
Spartans lead 9-2.
Let's see what happened on this balk. Lifts his front leg, runner goes, and he's like, I don't want to throw it, but I'm kind of committed. Never mind. Let's just let's forget about that one. Sun came out today. Born again, there's new grass on the field. A brown-eyed, handsome man.
Elliott, Bisa
Adra on the mound for the Spartans. He is 0-2. This is his 8th appearance, all out of the pen. He has a save. He has a 4.26 ERA. 6 1/3 innings. 6 hits, 8 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .240. 4 walks. 3, 4, 5 due up for the Pioneers. Nothing really has gotten going for the Pioneers. We've had a couple of, just that first inning, we left the bases loaded, didn't we? So, could have been. I'm just trying to talk over the music. That's all I'm doing. Just saying words. First pitch to Melendez misses up for a ball. It's 1-0. How cool does Melendez look? Always. Always, except when he gets hit by a pitch. Then he loses his cool completely. Aye! But other than that. We're already going to have a mound visit after 3 pitches. 2 mound visits.
First base, number 35.
There we got it.
Caden Owens.
What's the problem with the iPad today? That's kind of a strange swing. Don't fear the Reaper. He swung. What? What was that? What was the umpire pointing at? No, it wasn't a foul ball. It was a wild pitch. Melendez at second.
Right field, number 34, Willie Borquez.
All right, 1 out for Borquez. That's into left field. Shallow, still coming, and down. Base hit. Melendez gets into third, and the Pioneers have a little something cooking here. For Maple, I got to do Owens here. Foul swinging.
Left field, number 22, Sean Maple.
And now Sean Maple to the plate with a chance to take a bite out of this lead. Takes first pitch strike, 0-1. Skied. We will not be sending Melendez on this if they catch it at all. 2 down, big out. Christopher Lugo's turn.
Shortstop, number 30, Christopher Lugo.
That's up the middle, off the second baseman. Can he flip it? Out at second. Are you serious? He looks safe. Let's have a look. Check, blah, 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 blah. Here comes Borquez flying in.
Bottom of the fifth. No runs.
Got him.
Hit.
Nice play.
There's 2 runners left after 5 complete innings.
I wonder what would have happened if Borquez had just run right through the base. So what if Borquez just runs right through the base right here? Then he would have smashed that guy, so I don't know if you can just do that. We'll be back. New battery for the Pioneers to start the top of the 6th. This is Bryce Brecklin on the mound and Christian Crespo behind the plate. Brecklin is 3-1. This is his 13th appearance, all out of the pen. He has a save. He's a 5.32 ERA, 23 and 2/3 innings, 32 hits, 13 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .317. Yarger, the 2-hole, takes ball 1. Came in with 14 bombs, 50 RBIs. Little tapper. Brecklin fields, fires, got him.
Left field, number 18, Carlos Hidalgo.
We have a golfer named Schmidt. Two-0 to Hidalgo, the 3-hole. We have a freshman golfer, Hunter Schmidt, who's in a playoff for the individual conference title right now.
Did he come back in time?
Grounded to short. Lugo takes all day and fires to first. Yeah, and the Pioneer men's golf is the conference champion by like 1 million strokes. We won by 23, so
First
that was
base, number 5, Cole.
by 33. It was over before the final hole, basically.
By how many strokes? 33?
Watch out.
We were 39 over. Mark was in second, 72.
33 strokes.
Hear that pitches again. This will wake you up.
It was at Lionsgate?
Correct.
Takes a strike. You throw one behind my head and then snap in a breaking ball. That's a tough sequence.
Second?
Correct.
They're streaming it. You might be able to see it. They have certain holes, you know, you can't just stream everything. I could. Couldn't, don't you think we could get out there with a golf cart and a hot spot and stream every hole? Schmidt. You can see it? Okay, cool. Check swing, count runs full. Park just won. The park guy is named Dines. Do what? Got him. Pioneers need to get something going offensively. What do you say? We'll be back.
Number 22, Scout Rallo.
Scout Rallo.
Bottom of the sixth for the Pioneers.
Scout with a K even.
Third
That's
base,
crazy.
Number 8, Riggs Harper.
S-K-O-U-T. This is his 6th appearance, all out of the pen. 1.80 ERA. Ball 1 to Bryce Harper. Not Bryce Harper. Riggs Harper. Yeah. Pioneers picked up 2-time MVP Bryce Harper for the stretch run. I think he would have decent success on this field. 5 innings pitched, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 111. Called strike 2. Ooh, just missed outside. My Cubbies do look good. And the rest of the Central doesn't look good at all. So I think we might get the division and then get bounced quickly. But that would be okay. Making the playoffs is cool. We don't just take it for granted. And misses outside, full count. It wasn't even close. What's he laughing at? Ouch. That got him good. Umpire will give him a few seconds. I'll show this to you again. He smoked that off his knee.
Injured? You need Jerry. Check out Valentine Injury Law at youneedjerry.com. A proud sponsor of MNU Athletics.
Fights that off down the line. Full count.
You got it.
That misses inside. Leadoff walk. Christian Crespo now. He took over behind the plate last inning. He's hitting .243, 18 for 74, a double, and he hit his first homer in the last series. First MNU homer. Ooh. Ooh. Clips the inside corner of the left-handed batter's box for strike 1. Fouled away, 2-2. Foul tip, strike 3, got him. 1 away. Back to the top of the order for Brent Olmo.
Center field, number 9.
Olmo's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. So about halfway through the season last year, I predicted that Olmo would end the season with 3 homers. And I nailed it. He nailed 3 homers. Before the season this year, he said, how many am I gonna get this year, Jenkins? I said 6. I think you'll get more early than you did last year. And he's like, all right, 6. He's sitting on 5. I think we might get 6 right here. And then I hope I'm wrong. I hope he gets up to 8 and 9. 2-1. Stay with the catcher. Oh, he couldn't find it. That's going to be right in front of camera 3. Let's see what that looked like. I'll show that to you from camera 3 at full speed. It'll look fantastic. First baseman's going to come over and not quite be able to track it. Blink. Nice. Where else are you going to get shots like that? In the NAIA, folks. It's just what we do. It's routine. 2-2 to Olmo. Slashed into left field. That's going to get down into the fence. Harper streaking towards third. He is being held at third. He almost blew through the stop sign, but the third baseman wasn't covering. That helped. Pioneers set up nicely. Second and third, 1 out.
Second base, number 1, Drew Woodley.
First pitch taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Misses away, 2-1. The sound of one hand clapping. The 2-1. Served into right field. Foul and down. That's the who. Full count, 1 out. Pioneers looking to bite into this 7-run deficit. We got a loaded offense, and all the big boys are coming up and at the plate. That's fouled out of play. Show us the football stadium, Ryan. Here we go. Get it. Zoom in on that real quick before this single up the middle. You can see the sideways press box, the bleachers. All right, back to it. Woodley's going to smoke this one up the middle. We don't want to miss it. Grounded to short. 1 run scores. Almost stays put. 2 down. Melendez now with 2 outs. Melendez is 0 for 2. First pitch taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Two and one. That would be quite a call. Ripped down the line, fair ball. Olmo will score easily. Melendez has to pull up at first, and it's 9-4.
First base number 35, Caden Owens.
Caden Owens now. Home runs for the Pioneers. That's, I think it's in the top 5 or 6 all-time seasons, single seasons. That's hammered under the second baseman's glove. Javi makes the turn and will head to third. Not a great decision, and that's why. That was unfortunate.
Leading off the
Brecklin will face 5, 6, 7.
Number 7.
Kauneski
Koyuneski
has reached base every time, I feel like. First pitch misses inside for a ball. It's 1-0. It looked like Melendez was wanting third from the crack of the bat, which is not a horrible idea. With 2 outs, you can't make the third out at third base. That's a big baseball no-no, especially when you're down 7 with a power hitter coming up. But he was like, I'm going to third. From the get-go, it looked like he was intent on that. You just got to be sure to make it in that situation. He was hosed by quite a bit. Great throw. What did I do? One ball.
except he was setting up.
He was in a line.
So misses up 2-2.
Blocked out from where he was.
Oh, I thought you said you saw me from a profile.
No, I saw you. I didn't see you from a profile.
And he thought I was Trey.
That's what I was like. You thought that was Trey?
Trey was that hit.
That's laced into right field. Borquez on the run. Nice play.
Finally. Sit down.
DT's talking smack from the PA spot.
Dr. Spill retires, nobody can fire him.
Well, I got plenty of people who can fire me.
Orozco, the 6 hole now.
Third base number 1, Jaden Orozco.
What is our bottom of the 6th? That looks funky. Got a few lights out there. That misses down 2-0. Was that down?
Come on, dudes.
Four pitch walk to Orozco, and now Lefevre. Lefebvre.
Designated hitter number 6, Lucas Lefevre.
Foul tip. Swinging strike 1.
Got some bulbs out, do we?
Runner goes, slashed into right field. Borquez. 2 down.
Right field, number 21, Kevin Watkins.
Another thing that's happened since we've last spent time together is that Grandview Baseball lost a couple games on Sunday, and suddenly our conference is a lot closer than it was. We're just a game back at Grandview with, I think, 8 conference games to play. We play at Peru and home against Park. Now, Park's pretty good, so it's not like we're just going to sweep through those, no problem. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And Peru's not just going to roll over either, but if we can win 7 out of 8 of those, I feel like we might be able to close the gap, because Grandview doesn't play. I think they have Penn and Mount Mercy. Now, Mount Mercy's pretty good. So, we'll see. But what's interesting is that Grandview did not have to play MNU or CMU. Runner goes, he slips, foul ball, nothing matters. Grandview did not have to play us or CMU, the teams that have kind of ruled this conference for the last 5 years. The ranked teams, the teams that have gone to Lewiston. And we don't play Benedictine, who's having a really down season. That feels like it would be at least a 3 out of 4. And Grandview swept them. Swing and a miss. He's out. 2 outs. Throw it. We got it. I was confused for a bit. Sorry.
The Spartans in the top of the 7th.
So with no head-to-head,
no errors, 1 runner left. After 6.5 innings.
It's hard to say that Grandview is the conference champion in 2025 and never played CMU or MNU. But that's why
We're led by.
just touch it once. Seventh inning stretch here at Robbie Jones Field, Dixon Stadium. If they don't win, it's a shame.
1, 2, 3 strikes are out.
Just missed it. Let's get some runs. The conference champion does not get an automatic bid to nationals out of the Heart because of the unbalanced schedule. So it's the winner and the runner-up at the conference tournament are the teams that get the auto bids. They've been trying for a few years to come up with a better schedule than what we have, but it is what it is.
Greg Ryan.
But it's cool to have a banner, so the Pioneers can still win the regular season
For the Pioneers.
with
Number 34,
a good final
Willie
push.
Borquez.
Borquez leads off the bottom of the 7th, pops up the first pitch. Center fielder Yarger is there, 1 away.
She smiled and she said, oh my Johnny, don't
This
you
pitcher
leave
is
on the banks of the roses.
Left field number 22.
Greg Ryan. He's 0-1 in 11 appearances, all out of the pen. He has a save. He has a 4.24 ERA. 17 innings, 13 hits, 23 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .213. More great numbers from this MoBAP pitching staff. First pitch to Sean Maple misses, and it's a 1-0. This is a 9-inning game. So 3 more chances for the Pioneers to get 5 runs if they can hold the Spartans. Grounded to third, backhanded. Two down for Lugo.
Shortstop number 30, Christopher Lugo.
Some Baker golfer got the individual championship. The 0-2. Got him. That was a quick bottom of the 7th. 6 pitches. We'll be back. Jackson Nolan
Now
takes
pitching
over
for the
on the
Pioneers,
mound for the Pioneers in the
left-hander,
top
number 12,
of the 8th.
Jackson Nolan.
Nolan is 1-0. This is his
Leading
11th
off the
appearance,
top
all out of the
eighth
pen. He has a
for the
save,
Spartans,
13.91
shortstop
ERA,
number 2, Dominic Palma.
11 innings, 26 hits, 10 strikeouts, opponents hitting .441. First pitch to the 9-hole Ludwig is taken for a strike. It's 0-1.
Correction, leading off the top of the 8th for the Spartans, second base number 3, Tyson Ludwig.
The 0-2, grounded into left field, base hit.
Now batting for the Spartans, shortstop number 2, Dominic Palma.
Back to the top of the order in Palma. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Umpire says no problem. So strike one. SB and E2T. I'll show that again to see if there should have been interference called. Infield stays back with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Crespo was trying to get the call, but umpire wasn't having it. Wind is blowing straight out to center field at the moment. It has been blowing into the right field corner, so if the Pioneers are going to attempt a comeback, this is a good time. Wind blowing straight out. But it blows that way for the Spartans, too.
That's me. I'm not saying that to say.
Gets away, but not far enough.
That's all I want. I didn't mean like, wow.
One and two. 1 and 2.
I don't know. What do you got?
Shit. I go home and turn on the game in the background. Especially
I mean, there's definitely a war. That's great. I mean, you're familiar with the war in Ukraine, though, right?
Yeah, yes.
That's what we're talking about. The 2-2. Yarger now, the 2-hole. The press box conversation is divulged into geopolitics. We'll stay out of that. Infield should come in with 1 out. but in a 5-run game, they're going to give this guy some space. That gets away, and again, when it comes that way down the line, the guy cannot tell how far away it gets, and they always freeze. If you're going to have a wild pitch with a runner on third, have it kick towards the first base dugout. Yeah, World Series. We beat them. Yeah, we did. The 3-hole Hidalgo now, as the Pioneers are trying to roll up a double play here. First pitch misses outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Fly it into right. That's going to be a play at the plate, maybe. Borges has a good arm. Not quite that good. Sac fly and RBI for Hidalgo, and it's 10-4.
First base number 5, Cole Robinson.
Was there an error this inning? Ooh, that's hammered into center field, but not too deep. Is Ludwig's run earned? Did he get the third on that throw? But was there a hit after that? No. With 8, and we're done.
The Spartans in the top of the 8th.
Witter is the pitcher. J.D. Witter, he is 2-0. This is his 8th appearance. 1.80 ERA. 10 innings, 4 hits, 15 strikeouts, and opponents hitting 125. This staff is unbelievable.
Leading off.
This is your midweek. These are your midweek guys with sub 2 ERAs and
Number 14.
sub 200
Phillips.
batting average against. Phillips is getting a pinch hit. Jonathan Phillips, he's 1 for 3 on the season. Like a month ago. But it's kind of like Gaithers. These Gaithers are who you're thinking of. Two and 0 to Phillips. Swing and a miss. Called straight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. I'll bring up Crespo. Crespo's 0 for 1. He struck out a couple innings ago. Pioneers are going to run through the guys at the top of the order one more time. Oh, and 1. Team ERA is 3.31. That's crazy. This team is going to be just fine. You'll see them in an opening round somewhere. Is this team ranked? I haven't even really looked. Number 23, we think. We'll look it up. And this is outside 3 and 1. Right there, full count. Mobap is tied for 23rd with Kaiser. Fouled away. Who? Wilwers? Ball 4. We'll have a runner for Crespo and back to the top of the order. As Olmo steps to the plate, Garrett Lester will run it first.
Runner at first base for the Pioneers, number 31, Garrett Lester. Now batting center fielder, number 9, Brent Olmo.
Takes first pitch strike. It's 0-1. That's hammered into right field. That's down for a hit.
Second base number 1.
Once again, multiple base runners for the Pioneers. Somebody needs to find the trees in the next few at-bats. Pioneers down by 6.
He goes, but you have to wear the costume. That way they don't get back to town. That's a courtesy. They just know if you just knowing the staff book is no strip.
Takes strike 1. Woodley's 1 for 3 with a couple RBIs and a walk, stolen base. Flares that foul. It's 0-2. Ooh, DT. Here's the 0-2. This is up and away, ball 1.
Central time.
Guess that means the guy struck out.
You missed the plate.
The 2-2 grounded into left field, base hit. We'll hold them up. And now the big boys coming to the plate with all the homers. Down by 6. And another 2-hit game for Drew Woodley.
Designated hitter number 27, Javi Melendez.
Javi Melendez is 1 for 3 with an RBI and a walk. It's really warm. Javi Melendez needs somebody to take a bite out of this lead. We've had multiple opportunities, have not been able to cash in. 1 run in each of the first 2 innings. 2 in the bottom of the 6th. But we need that big crooked number. They've got a 6 and a 3 out there.
All right, then we'll start getting some organ music.
The 1-0. Breaking ball misses up. 2-0. I think we need an actual organ up here. The 2-0. 3-0. You know they'll leave this lefty in no matter what happens here because of Owens and Borquez to follow, but I'm giving Javi the green light here, maybe? Am I crazy? 3-0. Yeah, they did. Swing and a miss. The 3-1. Right there, full count. Good speed everywhere. Lester at third, Olmo at second, Woodley at first. Witter delivers to Melendez into right field. And big second out. Pioneers get one closer.
First base number 35, Caden Owens.
I got a fever. Owens now, he's got a couple hits. Ooh. The 0-1, that misses up and away, 1-1. Owens is 2 for 4 with an RBI. It's rare that the Pioneers go a full game without a homer. Hammered down the line, just foul. A 1-2. Tapped. Nobody's covering first. Don't really know what to do with that. Base hit.
Right field number 34, Willie Borquez.
Murphin pinch runs at first, and Borquez one more time. Pioneers really need to juice one here. That would get him within one if he could do it.
Running at first base for the Pioneers, number 2.
Here's that play again. The first baseman dove for it, which you can't give an error to the second baseman after a deflection and a dive. And that's into right field. Man, that ball was smoked. That would have been nice. We'll be back.
Catcher number 7, Jacob Koyaneski.
5-6-7 duo for the Spartans. This is Koyuneski. Flared down the right field line. Out of play. Koyuneski's 1 for 2 with a couple walks and an RBI. Koyuneski.
Chicken jockey.
That's what my kids keep yelling.
Beaver biscuits.
Wait a minute. No, it's out of line.
I want to say it.
We call balk on that.
No run scored. Zone again. Yeah. I thought it was tripping for a second. Oh, wait a minute. The different courtesy runner this time.
Graham.
Okay, other guy was getting tighter. Been on 3 times.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Spartans, number 14, Marcus Graham.
Because number 9 is tired. Who? Reese. Then he's gonna do the thing.
Reese Helland enters the game for the Pioneers. He started against this team a couple weeks ago and it did not go well. So a chance at redemption for Reese Helland. There we go. It's very important to get the right walk-up songs. These kids today.
Number 11, Reese Helland.
Reese Helland takes the mound for the Pioneers.
Orozco.
The 6-hole Orozco. That's into right center field and through. First and third, nobody out.
Designated
Helland on the season
6, Lucas
is 3-0. This is his 14th appearance. He has 4 saves. .646 ERA, 23 and 2/3 innings, 27 hits, 25 strikeouts, 5 walks. Opponents hitting .281.
Trey may not come into work with this.
I'm gonna ask for black eyes.
Nice pick from Crespo, 2-0. Runner goes. Thrown into center field. And Woodley looks. Get Woodley. All right, what happened there? Let's have a look. It was a strike, yes.
Well, the seven's still in play.
Yep.
Served into right field. Throw is well up the line, no chance, and it's 12-6. One away for Watkins.
Right field, number 21, Kevin Watkins.
Grounded up the middle. Lugo collects the weird hop. We all saw the bad hop, right?
Whatever you call it.
It's a base hit. Stinks.
Second base, number 3, Tyson Ludwig.
9-hole Ludwig. Ball.
Yes, you did. And yes, he did.
Got him looking.
Shortstop, number 2, Dominic Palma.
Top of the order, Palma. He's 0 for 4 with a walk, a run scored, and 3 strikeouts. Line to Woodley. Pioneers need 7.
2, Sean Maple.
6-7-8 for the Pioneers. Maple is hitless on the day. Coming off a huge week. He had 4 homers. Drilled into deep left field. Maple leaves the yard, and the Pioneers are off to a good start in the bottom of the 9th.
Shortstop number 30, Christopher Lugo.
Hit the snot out of that one. That is Maple's 10th, double digits. The 1-1 to Lugo. Ripped down the line. Foul. Here's Maple's homer again. Heaters down the middle. Go a long way. Dylan Myers. Chopped foul. Good tracking, Ryan. Good camera work. See you working. The 1-2. Got it by him.
Third base, number 8.
0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts for Lugo. Very streaky. Harper has yet to be retired. He's 1 for 1 with a couple of runs and a couple of walks. He was pinch hit for his last time up. But you get to re-enter in the NAIA. Who didn't hit bombs? Sure you did. So many bombs.
Didn't you have one of your first at bat? Yeah, first and only bomb was my first one.
Here? Oh. Misses outside for strike 1.
You see he's skinny now? In high school? Is he really?
Got it by him upstairs, 2-2. Got him on a foul tip. Pioneers down to their last bullet. Crespo.
Number 28, Christian Crespo.
If we can just get it to Caden Owens, we have a chance. No problem. It's 0-2. Pioneers have out-hit the Spartans 11-9, but 5 errors to 0 is a big 6 errors. We have 6 errors actually. Not that we really need to make that public on the scoreboard, but just saying. We have 12. Got him swinging, and that'll do it. Pioneers fall
The Pioneers
12-7.
Ninth, 1 run, 1 hit. No errors, nobody left.
We'll be back at Robbie
And
Jones
there's the
Field
final.
next Friday
Missouri Baptist
against
wins
Park,
12-7.
and those will be big games,
The Pioneers
possibly
will
for
be
the
in action
conference.
At home again on Friday, April the 25th, as they host Park
Australia loves your
University
team
for a
calls and
4-game
video work.
weekend
Go MNU.
series.
Thanks, Brett Maple.
First pitch on Friday is scheduled for 1
See you later.
p.m.